Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakakadash for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And the title of this lesson, I put it, The 12 Tribes Chart is too high for a fool with no understanding. Now, if you see this dude on the screen, he calls himself Phineas Javelin, an Israelite of Israelites. I don't know what that means. But it says, I am an Israelite that believe that Yeshua, Yahweh Jesus, whatever works for you is a son. It ain't whatever works for you. His name is Yahweh Shah, man. You know? These people, man. Our people are ignorant, man. It says, whatever works for you is the son of the Most High and not Joseph. Whoever said that. I am an Israelite, even though Joseph is a son of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but he's not the only begotten son. I am an Israelite that believes that there is salvation for the Gentiles, heathens, 14, which that's talking about Israelites. It's not talking about Gentiles, other nations, right? It says servants and handmaids, that's the other nations. I am an Israelite that believes that the majority, at least 51% of niggas that call themselves Israelites are not studying the Torah. Well, how did you come up with that percentage, man? It says, and are being victimized by camp leaders that have been compromised who teach doctrines set up by individuals. This is Psalms 83, 1 and 7. That's going into the other nations who are the enemies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the Israelites. So I'm guessing what he's saying is that the leaders of camps are teaching false doctrines according to the heathen. Man, what the hell are you talking about, man? That benefit from the confusion of the tabernacle of Jacob. See, this is the thing what you have with these certain Israelites, man. He knows he's an Israelite, but he has no damn understanding, man. Let's hear what he got to say. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, willing to elect be edified. Shalom.
Israel, shalom to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered.
1 second. Salakia. Salakia. So let's play that back. Salakia.
Abroad is mentioned in James 1 and 1. Shalom to the Gentiles that love our God and want to serve our God and want to strive to keep his laws along with us as we strive to keep the Most High's laws. Shalom to you. You'll be treated as a brother or sister or as one born in the land. Shalom to Jew and Gentile. Okay, we see the 12 tribes chart. Big stumbling block for Israel. Big foolishness. Big time foolishness. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Baby wipe, elephant wipe. This is trash. This is trash. I got one scripture. This is Baruch chapter 5, verse 5. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high.
So he already said that the 12 tribes chart is trash. Baby wipe, whatever the hell he said. And he's already, adding the other nations in it. and into the fold, man.
And look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of God. Let me read that again. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east, by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of God. Okay, east, west, that means they coming from everywhere. Why is this chart still in existence? Why? Okay, you don't think it's Israelites in China? You don't think it's Israelites in Russia? You don't think it's Israelites in Yemen and Iraq and Iran? You don't think it's Israelites in Nigeria and what you call in Ghana?
See, this is why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. You're supposed to listen more than you talk, man. What Israelite that's in the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua has not said that Israelites are scattered in every nation? We've said there are Israelites in China, Yemen, Russia, Germany, India. We've said all of this. So you read Baruch 5 and 5, and you come up just because it says east or west. You, for some reason, think that this chart is only speaking about America, which there are Israelites throughout the 4 corners of the earth. It tells you that. I'm going to get scriptures on that. But the bulk of the Israelites, both kingdoms, are here in the Americas, man. Right? This is the land of the north that there's going to be a great deliverance. I don't know why you niggas can't get that, man. I just can't understand why you can't get that, man. You'll sit here and say, "Oh, the chart is false, and we haven't said this," and everything you're saying, we said it already. You just want to seem like you deep, man, and you got a point. You ain't got no point, man, and you're not deep. Baruch 5 and 5, arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One. Isn't that happening now? Isn't that happening? You got Israelites waking up throughout the 4 corners of the earth, man. So what are you talking about, man? This is just if we put everywhere that Israelites were, the sign, it wouldn't, be a big enough sign for that. So this is just what is it? A pretty much a little put together. We know that there are Israelites that are in places that are not on this sign. We know that. It's always some nigga that just pop out of nowhere and just seem like he know what he's talking about. Don't understand a damn thing, man.
You don't think there's no Israelites over there? Where is they represented here? Ain't Judah supposed to be teaching the Israelites all over? Ain't they supposed to look to us for this direction? This what we giving them? If an Israelite in Uganda say, where I'm at on there, you realize how stupid we looking, man? The guys that made
No, how stupid you looking?
this chart admit that it's a lie, that they just made it up. So they could say they Levites and get tithes and bring in numbers to play with folks. Man, it's heathens being named on these. It's people that's not Israelites being named here. I'm saying shalom to the Gentiles. They'll be treated as a brother and sister. You go on and let them say the Israelites.
Wait a minute. See, this is Jake for you, man. Talking and not even hearing himself, man. First he said they're heathens on the chart, which he's a black only Israelite more than likely. He only believes that black people, so-called black people, are Israelites and nobody else. So he said that they're heathens on the chart, but then he turns around and he says, you know, I said shalom to the heathens that that want to follow our God, but you saying they're Israelites. They'll be treated like a brother. But wait, from the Israelites who are treated like a brother, who according to the scriptures, those that are Israelites, who are they supposed to treat like their brother? Israelites. We're not supposed to treat other nations as brothers, man. Jake, you cutting yourself, man, by talking. You know, breathing all damn hard in the camera and all that, man, on the video. Come on, man. Let's get some scriptures, man. Because matter of fact, let me let it play out, and then we're gonna get the script.
Come on, man. Is that what we're supposed to be doing? Shalom to the house of Israel.
So the reason he kept stopping is because he know he cut himself, man. If he go back and watch this video, he would say he messed up. Because he doesn't know what he's talking about, man. For one, like I said earlier, let's get it. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 64. We never said that only what we have on the chart that's where the Israelites are going to come from. We never said that, man. If you look at our lives, me and the elders, we usually always go into where Israelites are, man. We went into that there were Israelites in China already. We went there, man. There are Israelites all over the earth, man. It's because y'all jakes are not hearing, man. Y'all not hearing. Right? So it says Deuteronomy 28 and verse 64. It says, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people. So, Lord, this is a curse that would happen to the Israelites because we disobeyed the Heavenly Father, that we will be scattered amongst all people from one end of the earth even unto the other. So, like you said, the east and the west, right? North, south, east, west, four corners of the earth, Israelites were scattered. It says, even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And when you look into it, all of our people that scattered into every nation, every other nation has a god. And more than likely, Israelites are serving those gods over there, man, where they are. But there was going to be a remnant that was going to return throughout the four corners of the earth. To who? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's the elect that's going to be beamed up in the chariots when the Lord makes the second coming. Let's get that, man. This is Isaiah. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 11. Chapter 11, verse 11. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, meaning the last days, right? In that hour, that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, right? Which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Patros and from Cush and from Elam, right? East Indian, right? And from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea, right? That sounds like more than what we have on the chart, right? We don't have Cush up there. We don't have Shinar up there. We don't have Elam up there, right? We don't have Hamath up there, right? These are just regions. And when you break down these regions, that's pretty much, I'm not going to say pretty much the four corners of the earth, but that you covered a lot, right? You got countries and places next to these countries that are on the chart, man. Right? So it says, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, right? The northern kingdom. It said, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. So both kingdoms, the elect of both kingdoms, the remnant, is going to be dispersed, right? It's going to be gathered that was dispersed from the four corners of the earth, man. So, hey, what'd you say about that, man? What you gonna say about that? I'm telling you, man, these jakes, man, the Lord gonna shut their damn mouths up real quick, man. Real soon, they gonna be shut up, man. Because they just talking. Let's get some more. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 14. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Why is it going to be taught to all nations? Because there are Israelites in all nations. Let's get it. This is James. All right. This is James chapter 1 and verse 1. James, a servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and of the Lord Yahushua, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. The 12 tribes are scattered abroad throughout all nations, man. Throughout all nations. Right? Throughout all nations. But the mass amount of Israelites will be delivered in Babylon, man. Right? Why? Because both kingdoms are here. Both kingdoms are here, man. Both kingdoms, the northern and southern kingdom, is here. And what? They're being oppressed. Right? Let's get Jeremiah. All right. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go, man. So both kingdoms are being oppressed here in America, Babylon the Great, man. Both kingdoms. You know? That's just what it is, man. This is why, when you see this chart, it's just a brief, not it's accurate. The chart is accurate, but it's like I said, if you want to put every country on the chart, it's not a sign big enough for that, man. So we just gave I can't get the words out. It's just damn, I can't get the words. Pretty much it's like when you doing a book report, you might do a little something the night before just to keep things in your mind. So when you actually do the book report, you got that stuck there. You got it written down already. But we know that this is not the chart complete, but it is accurate though. It doesn't say China, India, Africa. It doesn't say that, man. But we know that there are Israelites that are there. Let's get Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 11. Ezekiel chapter 11 and verse 15. It says, I'm starting at 14. It says, again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, thy brethren, even thy brethren, the men of thy kindred, and who's the men of the kindred, and who's the brethren? The Israelites, man. It says, and all the house of Israel, holy, they, Salakia, are they unto whom the inhabitants of Jerusalem have said, get you far from the Lord, unto us is this land given in possession. Therefore say, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. So the Lord has a remnant, and no matter where the Israelites are, the elect is going to find their way back to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, man. No matter what religion, no matter what other God is around them, they are going to find Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They're going to be activated. They're going to awake, as you say. This dude is a dry bone, man. He has no life in him. He understands he's an Israelite, but he doesn't understand the doctrine. He doesn't understand the truth, man, because it wasn't given to him, man. Verse 17, therefore say, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, I will even gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where ye have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel, because that's our home. It's not no damn Africa, man. Right? And these jakes, they'll accept Africans. They won't accept the Northern Kingdom, man, the so-called Latino tribes, because of their hair and their phenotype and all that bullshit you always hear. Right? Right? They'll accept the Africans because they dark skinned. Right? Jake is on a low ass level, man. Right? A low level. Let's get Jeremiah. Got a couple more. We're gonna shut it down. Right? This is Jeremiah. Salakia. This is Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 17. Salakia, 1 second. Jeremiah chapter 3 Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 17. It says, at that time they shall call Jerusalem the throne of the Lord. Right? That time is coming, man. It says, and all the nations shall be gathered unto it, to the name of the Lord, to Jerusalem. Neither shall they walk any more after the imagination of their evil heart. Meaning the Lord is going to return us back to our natural state, serving him. Right? It says, in those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north, to the land that I have given for an inheritance unto your fathers, man. So they're going to come out of the land of the north, and that land is America, back to the land that he promised to our forefathers, which was Israel, Jerusalem, right? That's what's coming for us, man. That's our, that's our end all be all. We're going back home, right? Let's get Sirach chapter 21. Sirach chapter 21 and verse 18. See if this is what I want. Because this dude is out of his mind, man. He doesn't make any sense, man. The more you let him talk, the more he doesn't make sense, right? And on one side, he's saying, shalom to the Gentile that want to serve our God and and be up, with us under our God, how we trying to serve our God, shalom to you. But then you look at the chart and say you got heathens up here, and I said shalom to them, but they're gonna be treated like a brother, but why are you calling them Israelites? If they're gonna be treated like a brother, they Israelites, man. If Israelites are required to treat other Israelites as brothers, man, not no heathens. Right? This is Sirach chapter 21 and verse 18. As is a house that is destroyed, so is wisdom to a fool. Right? It says, and the knowledge of the unwise is as talk without sense, man. Because this dude ain't got no damn sense. Right? It said, and the knowledge of the unwise, meaning he would say he has knowledge, but he's unwise, is as what? Is as talk without sense. Doctrine unto fools is as feathers on the feet and like manacles on the right hand, man. So this is like a trap to them, man. They can't get out of it. Right? Pretty much like this doctrine unto fools is like feathers on the feet, man. Right? They can't understand it, man. They trying their best to wiggle around it so that way it makes sense to them. But they're not even dealing with the true doctrine, man. Right? So let's get one more. We'll shut it down. This is Jeremiah chapter 16. I'm gonna start at let's go to 14. Because like I said, over here in America is where the bulk of the Israelites are going to be delivered. Right? They're going to be Israelites that's delivered throughout the four corners of the earth. But the bulk of the Israelites are going to be delivered here in the Americas, man. This is Jeremiah 16 and verse 14. It says, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, because that was our first, release under Pharaoh, man, when we came out of Egypt. Right? It says, but the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. And what's that land? America. And from all the lands, whether he have driven them. So not just the land of the north, right? It says, and from all the lands, whether he have driven them, I will bring them again unto their land that I gave unto their fathers. So not just America, all the lands that the Lord drove us, that he scattered us, we were going to be delivered. So nigga, hey man, read again, listen to what the Israelites are saying, the ones that have the true doctrine, listen to what they're saying, and then you can have a rebuttal. Because you're saying the things that we never said, man. You're just insinuating that we don't believe that there are Israelites anywhere else but what we put on the chart. Unbelievable, man. So I just wanted to touch on this. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, willing to elect the other Father. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakal Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Hey, to the next lesson, I want to say Shalom.
Block for Israel, big foolishness, big time foolishness. Tomato, baby wipe, elephant wipe. This is trash. I got one scripture. This is Baruch chapter 5, verse 5. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west, unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of God. Let me read that again. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of God. Okay, east, west, that means they coming from everywhere. Why is this chart still in existence? Why? Okay, you don't think it's Israelites in China? You don't think it's Israelites in Russia? You don't think it's Israelites in Yemen and Iraq and Iran? You don't think it's Israelites in Nigeria and what you call in Ghana? You don't think there's no Israelites over there? Where is they represented here? Ain't Judah supposed to be teaching the Israelites all over? Ain't they supposed to look to us for this direction? This what we giving them? If an Israelite in Uganda say, where I'm at on there, you realize how stupid we looking, man? The guys that made this chart admit that it's a lie, that they just made it up. So they could say they Levites and get tithes and bring in numbers to play with folks. Man, it's heathens being named on these. It's people that's not Israelites being named here. I'm saying shalom to the Gentiles. They'll be treated as a brother and sister. You go on and let them say the Israelites. Come on, man. Is that what we're supposed to be doing?